The stock I want to bring you today is called Canon. And on this channel, I only bring you a stock if I see great potential for a rally. And I try my best to find the stock like near the bottom, not always at the very bottom, but near the bottom. And this stock I think has significant potential going forward. And I'm in this video, I'm going to show you some technical analysis and fundamental information that suggests that this stock has great potential going forward. So Canon is a Bitcoin mining hardware manufacturing company, and they actually hold 1,500 BTC on their balance sheet. So as we know, I just recently made a video. Bitcoin just hit a new all-time high. So when it comes to Bitcoin, we're in price discovery mode. And as the Bitcoin price rally, this stock will benefit from it too. You see on the daily chart, it's pretty much near the bottom. If we, I'm going to show you some fundamental, but if we take a look here, we're seeing there's multiple bottoms on this chart. So this is an amazing support line. It has tested this price point multiple times, and we are above the 50-day moving average. So the next stop would be for it to test the 200-day moving average, would be at least a 65% gain from here. But if you go back here and we take a look at the short float, it's still a very high short float. Anything over 10% is very high, so 15% is very high, and a relatively high short ratio. So the price rally could trigger a short squeeze. That we have to wait and see. But as of right now, this stock looks really good. And then if we take a look at the 45-minute chart, so this is once I find the stock, this is sometimes where I look to see where I would want to take positions. So for example, if I had discovered the stock at this price point, I would kind of wait until it hits or tests the 50-day moving average on the 45-minute chart to take a position. And even on the 45-minute chart, it's looking very healthy. It's testing the 50-day moving average on the 45-minute chart. So on market open on Monday, look to see what it does. It might, you know, I don't think it will break this 50-day moving average, but on market open, look to see what it does. If it starts to bounce off this 50-day moving average, that would be a great signal to get in. Again, this isn't financial advice. I'm not giving you trading advice. Please do your own research, and this is for information purpose only. So another thing I want to show you is that as we can see here, the stock price is really tied to the Bitcoin price. So if we go take a look at the Bitcoin price, Bitcoin had its first major rally in early November when Donald Trump got elected and had a massive rally of 70% in like about 2 months. And during that same period, if we go take a look at what Canon did, so right here. So during the same period from October to December, this rallied 200%. So Bitcoin rallied 70%, this rallied 732, yeah, 210, almost 3 times more. So you can imagine a similar scenario, and it could even go even higher. Like it could go, let's see, if it rallies back up, because if there's a short squeeze as the price starts to move up, it and goes back up to that price. So you're looking at a whopping 324% gain from this price point. So yeah, it could definitely test this all-time high. It won't happen right away. It might take a few months, but this is a great price point to get in. Again, not trading advice. Do your own research and make that decision for yourself. Another thing I want to show you is the options market for this stock. So the reason I'm so successful at picking really good stocks that have great rally potential on this channel, very different from anything anyone else does on any other channel. If you look at other channels that does similar stuff to me, they never tell you about the options market. This is actually very tedious, but this is what makes me, I think, stand out. And you can check my track record, what makes me so successful. So I look at the options market to look for discrepancies in the call versus the put options volume and open interest. And so this is what I found. So first I look at the options market. It's very tedious because I have to go through each one. So I first look at the options market. Once I like what I see in the options market, then I'll go check the technical analysis and then the short float information and some fundamental analysis, and then I'll check the news. So it's it has to meet a lot of different criteria for me to like make a video and publish it on this channel. So if you take a look at the options market, you see that there's way more activity on the call side than on the put side. So if you add this up, it's almost over 20 times more activity on the call side than the put side. And this is only for this week coming up. And if you take a look, if you go ahead even more, if you July, August, if you go forward a month, you see, you know, like, so if you take this number, you add this up and you add this up and you divide this by this, you see there's like 30, 40 times more activity on the call side. I'm not doing the math, just, but you just take a look, 1,000, 2,000, nothing. This is like insignificant. So a lot of people are expecting this price to rally. And if you take a look at my channel, there's a video called I turned $120 in, of call options into $8,400 in profit. And I did that by finding similar discrepancies in the FUBO Fubo stock. So check out that video. That will give you a good idea of, how we can use the options market to determine. Again, so in that video, I tell you over and over, I did get lucky. Like, it was just the incredible rally that no one saw coming. Only the maybe some people that had inside information took advantage of in the options market, and I was able to tag onto them. So I'm not saying something similar will happen, but the options market, if you check my previous videos, is a very good indicator of what to expect coming up or what to expect going forward. And that's how, from the time I posted the INVZ and PRME videos, they're up over 100%. And as you can see here, there's a lot of good sentiment on this stock. There's $5 price targets. Some analysts has price targets at between $10 to $20 within 5 to 6 months if the Bitcoin price continues to rise. And one thing we're pretty certain, like, that Bitcoin price will continue to rally. There's so much good news coming out when it comes to Bitcoin, and we don't even have the Bitcoin reserve yet. So, and every time Bitcoin hits a new all-time high, it goes into price discovery mode, which is automatically causes a new rally. So, again, I bring you, I for me to make a video on a stock on this channel, it has to meet a lot of criteria, and I try my best to only bring a stock when it's trading near an all-time low. And you can check my track record. If you look on my channel, both these stocks that I made videos on previously, MLGO, INVZ, are trading up over almost 100% from the time I made the video. Pretty much all the stocks I've made videos on are trading higher than when I first posted the video. So that's a really good reason for you to like this video. First of all, please give this video a like. Most importantly, subscribe and turn on your post notification, because I will bring you more interesting stocks like this. That's it for this video. I just wanted to make a quick video on another stock I found over the weekend that I find really interesting. Please, again, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video.